So right now I've got a Nomad in front of me with a pile of gear and a Gravit. A lot of guys had asked for me to load full kit. Right now this is 7 days of gear basically into the Nomad. Another question that was asked was how would I get the meat out the same way I get it out with any other backpack. It's very simple. I would take what I had in the camp bag for gear. I would fit it wherever I could in the pockets, you know, the vertical pockets, the lid, wherever I could. And then I would fill the bottom third of the camp bag with whatever soft goods I had and then start stacking meat above it. You can Google packing out deboned meat. You'll see a video I did with Outdoor Life. It'd be like that, except I put it in the camp bag. So anyway, I'm gonna go over loading this up with 7 days of gear. So right now, this is a 0 degree center zip bag from Kafari. We're not offering quite yet, but we will be shortly. And that's a 5-string medium compression sack. One thing nice about this is you can load the camp bag completely separate from your day gear. This is my food right here. And this is a mega pullout. My puffy jacket. This is like a kill kit, whatever, game bags. This here is like my sleeping pad, my pillow, and an extra set of socks and underwear. And then you load it just like a backpack. Here's my stove. I'm going to leave everything else out. I don't have a spotter and tripod in this video, mostly because I've about done that to death with the spotter and tripod. And guys had asked me to do it this way. I'm going to roll that up, buckle it in place, hook these hang straps up, get it about where I want it, pretty close anyway. I can elevate it a little because the bag's not quite full. I'm going to go ahead, unbuckle. I guess if you haven't seen any other videos, you don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to unbuckle these vertical straps and go ahead and kind of squish this in place. You don't have to do that. That's just something I personally prefer to do. Just makes it a little more secure. So we've got that in place. I've got this is a super tarp, my shelter, rain gear, possibles pouch, water bladder, some gloves, my neckerchief, and my GPS and a water bladder still left. So I know, for example, I personally like to have a tarp or whatever as easy accessible as I can. So I'm going to put this in one of the winged pockets. I also know I like to have my rain gear ready at any time. So that's going to go in the same winged pocket. I want my gloves and stuff relatively available. I'm going to put this on the other side so it displaces the weight a little bit better. I don't want all the light stuff over here. I got a water purifier. I'm going to go ahead and stick that right there. This is a little bit heavy. This is my possibles pouch, which consists of, well, I'll just show you real quick, not all of it, but I've got fire starting stuff, headlamps, more knives than I probably need, some super glue, some batteries, duct tape, Aquamira, and a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to put that in one of the big billowed pockets or zippered pockets. I've got my GPS And I'll probably put that in the lid, even though that's going to be the only thing in the lid. So I'm more or less ready. I got room left, so let's just throw an Nalgene bottle in there. Now, the moral to the story here is these wing pockets are far from full. I don't have anything in my lid right now, and the camp bag is not full. So what that basically means is I've got room to shuffle things around and pack out an animal really easy. And, you know, kind of common sense, thinking about it, common sense wise, if I've got, let's say I've got 1,400 cubic inches left in the zippered pockets, and I've got 800 cubic inches left in this, and I've got 1,000 in the lid. Well, that's plenty enough room for me to empty whatever the hell that mathematical equation ended up out of this bag into those pockets and fill this much up of deboned meat, which is going to be 80 pounds or whatever the case may be, or however you want to do it. And that's without strapping anything on the outside. So think of it that way. So now I've got the wings buckled, and I just need to hook up the long hunter lid. And again, that's empty as of right now, so I got all that room left. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, there's multiple places to hook up this grab it. Make sure this is nice and centered. Tighten that up. Run that under there. And you're good to go. So looking back at this, if I wanted, and I can actually, that's kind of tearing out a little bit, but I can tighten these quite a bit more if I wanted to. But I could really put everything I have in this in the camp bag and have the wings empty if I wanted to. I don't have a spotter or a tripod, but you can see relatively easy. That's real gear in these pockets. Water bladders hooked to the back side. You guys saw it hanging. I can do pretty much whatever I want for this relatively easy. Get an animal out with all of this, take quarters out, you know, take the camp bag, a lot of different options.